Good morning children. Today we are going to see the closed and open figure. Okay, if any figure starts from one point and ending in the same point. Suppose if we take the figure is starting this point and it is ending in the same point, it is ending. Okay, so when it is end like that, it is closed now. There is no way out, fully closed. So like this figure is called closed figure. This is called closed figure. Okay, so this can be any way, like this also. See, this also is a closed figure. Again, even like this also closed figure, starting and ending in the same figure, it is a closed figure. Suppose if it is like this, it is not closed, it is ending in another point, starting in one point and ending in another point. So this is open figure. It is open figure. Okay, so you must know what is closed figure and open figure. If it is starting and ending at the same point, that is a closed figure. If the starting point is different and the ending point is different, means that is open figure. Okay, again in closed figure there are different types are there. Let's see what are they. See, if the figure starts and ends at the same point, but if it is not crossing each other. Okay, now it's not given in the book, but last year book it is given. That's why I'm explaining to you. You must know the difference. That's why I'm explaining. Listen here. Now it is starting in this point. It is ending in this point. But it is not crossing each other anywhere. It is not at all crossing each other. Okay, so the closed figure which does not cross each other, which does not meet each other at any place, they are called simple closed figure. They are called simple closed figure. Okay, now same example. Now circle, if you take starting and ending at the same point, but it is not crossing each other, so it is a simple closed figure. But before I draw one figure, did you see this is a closed figure, but this is not a simple closed figure because it is crossing each other in this point. They should not meet each other at any point. If they meet each other at any point, they are not a simple closed figure. They are just a closed figure. If they without meeting each other, if they are ending at the same point, that is called the simple closed figure. I think now you understood the difference between this one. Without meeting each other, if they start and end at the same point, that is simple closed figure. If it is starting and ending at the same point, but they are meeting anywhere, somewhere, anywhere if they meet each other, then that is called just a closed figure. Okay. Again, in simple closed figure also there is some different is there. So let's see. Let's go in detail there. See, I have drawn a rectangle and I have drawn a circle. You see here it is curved, no? It is not a line segment. We cannot call it a line segment. It is a curved figure. It has no vertex, no corner, no sides, nothing. But this is made up of line segments. It is not a curved figure, but it is made up of line segments. It is made up of line segments, but it is made up of curved lines. Okay, so the simple closed figure which is made up of line segments, they are called polygon. They are called polygon. Okay, this is just a simple closed figure. But if the simple closed figure is made up of only line segments, there is no curved line. Okay, only line segments means they are called the polygon. Okay, now we will see the types of polygon. Listen, to draw a closed figure, at least you need 3 line segments. Okay, with one line segment we cannot draw a closed figure. With 2 line segment also we cannot draw a closed figure. So we need at least 3 line segments to draw a closed figure. At least minimum 3 line segments must be there. Maximum it can be any number of line segments. So the minimum with 3 line segments, the figure what we are making, that is called a triangle. That is called a triangle. Okay, so here how we can say means the simple closed figure with 3 line segment is called triangle. Otherwise with 3 sides is called triangle. A simple closed figure with 3 sides is called a triangle. Okay, so the definition for triangle, there are different definition is there, but here we can make two definition. Okay, so the first one is a simple closed figure with three sides is called a triangle. Otherwise, a polygon with three sides is called a triangle. So this is a two definition for triangle. Okay, again another polygon is with the four sides. Now three sides we have finished, again with the four sides. So with the four sides means we can take a square, again we can take a rectangle. Again in higher classes you also will learn parallelogram, rhombus, many things you will learn. Okay, parallelogram is just a little slanting like a rectangle, just it is slanting. Okay, so that you will learn later. Only these two enough for you to learn, square and rectangle. So they are having the four sides, no? So they are called quadrilateral. We don't say just this one. We don't say square or rectangle. A polygon with four sides is called a square. We cannot say a polygon with four sides is called a rectangle. We cannot say. Okay, so there is a difference is there that you will learn higher classes. Only a polygon with four sides means its name is quadrilateral. A polygon with four sides is called a quadrilateral. So quadrilateral, how to remember? See, all figure will have what you have known, that name only will come. Now a polygon with a triangle is called a polygon with three sides is called a triangle, but here quadrilateral, different name is coming, no? So this is a new name, so you may think what is how to remember, no? So for that I will explain you. In fraction you have learned, no? So this, when you divide into 4, this part is quarter, I told, no? This one part is quarter. So you must here you will remember the word quarter. Half means 1/2. So 1/4 is called quarter. So here 4 parts. It is divided into 4 parts. So here 4 sides. So 4 sides is called the quadrilateral. Okay, so a polygon with 4 sides is called the quadrilateral. So there are so many quadrilaterals are there. Okay, so the polygon, a quadrilateral, here in quadrilateral also different types are there that you will learn higher classes, but just I will give a glance here. A quadrilateral with 4 equal sides is called a 4 equal sides with 90 degree. All angles are 90 degrees called a square. Again, a quadrilateral with four sides, but the opposite sides are equal is called, opposite sides are equal and the angles are 90 degrees called a rectangle. Again, a quadrilateral with 4 sides and all sides are equal and the angles are different, they are called a rhombus. Okay, so that way you will learn different types. Okay, but now this year you are here up to class 4 you are learning only 2 quadrilaterals. Okay, when you go to class 5 you will learn 2 more. But now up to class 4 only 2 quadrilaterals, that is square and rectangle. Okay, now let's see the other polygons. Okay, now we'll see polygon with 3 sides is called a triangle. A polygon with 4 sides is called a quadrilateral. Only these 2 are given, but last year they were learning other thing also. So I am thinking better you also knowing. You also must know. Okay, without knowing just a basic, very very basic learning, it is not good to go for higher classes, no? So learn the other thing also. The next one, a polygon with 5 sides. 5 sides is called pentagon. Pentagon will be like this. 5 sides, 1 2 3 4 5, pentagon. Again 6 sides. 6 sides is called, a polygon with 6 sides is called hexagon. Okay, here hexagon, again next one you will be confusing, so you must know in 6 x is coming, isn't it? In 6 x is coming, so a hexagon also x will come, that way you can remember it. Again, a polygon with 7 sides is called heterogon. Here you will make a mistake. Sometimes they write 6 is heterogon, 7 hexagon. So for that only I am telling you 6x is coming. So there also x must come, hexagon. Again, a polygon with 8 sides is called octagon. Octagon. So this one to remember, octagon. In 8 Hindi, what is a art, no? Art. That way you remember octagon. Okay, so this you must know. All these 3 sides is triangle, 4 sides quadrilateral, 5 sides pentagon, 6 sides hexagon, 7 sides heterogon, 8 sides octagon. So this you must know the names of the polygons. Okay, next we are going to learn symmetry and mirror image. This is last day itself we have learned. Last day itself we have learned little deeper. I think so. I think you don't need much explanation here. Symmetry means they have that means some objects can be divided into 2 equal parts, and the 2 equal parts will be in same shape and same size. Okay, it is not that just we are dividing into 2 equal parts. Suppose you see here now A. If I cut A into 2 equal parts, okay, here only I can cut like this. So this side and this side, right side and the left side are same size and the same shape. There is no difference. Okay, now I will say another example. Now see here, I have taken one square and one rectangle. Okay, so in this square and rectangle, if I fold it like this, I can get 2 equal parts. So when I fold it like this, see, each other perfectly they are lying on each other, no, perfectly one on the other. So this part and this part, upper part and the down part is perfectly on each other. Now same way, now if I divide like this, I will get a triangle, and this also perfectly, they are perfectly fixed on each other, no, same size and the same shape. So this is a symmetrical figure, and these lines, no, where we are drawing, this is called a symmetrical line. So for square, this is the way you can draw 4 symmetrical line you can draw. But suppose if the same way, now you take the now see the rectangle. If I fold it like this, there is a symmetrical line. Okay, because this side, after dividing this side and this side perfectly, they are fitting on each other. That means they are in same size and the same shape. And if I fold it this way also, they are of the same size and the same shape. Okay, so these two are the symmetrical line and symmetrical figure, this one. But suppose if I fold like this diagonally, see here this diagonal, this corners, no, if I fold like in the square I folded that way, if I fold like this, you can find it this is not perfectly fitting on each other. See, one is here, one corner is here, another corner is here. They are not perfectly fitting on each other. Okay, so this cannot be a symmetrical line. Okay, so only the rectangle has a symmetrical line, this up to down and right to left. That means vertical line and the horizontal line, but diagonally it is not a symmetrical line. But for square it is that way, diagonally also you will get a symmetrical line. So when you equally divide, if they are fitting on each other with the same shape and the same size, they are called a symmetrical figure, and that line is called the line of symmetry. Otherwise symmetrical line, we call it that way. Next one is the mirror image. Suppose if D is written like this, if you see in the mirror, now this is, here is a, if suppose here is a mirror is kept here, then it will look, the D will look like this. Okay, this will look like this. Same figure, but it looks little bit different, no? So this is called the mirror image, we say. Actually this will be the same size, only the distance is the same. Okay, the shape changes, and but they are at the same distance. That way the mirror shows in the image. Okay, so for A, if you write A is having a symmetrical figure, no? So this will look the same way. Same way, when we keep a mirror here, it will look the same way. If you write B, and in the mirror image it will show like this, just like a opposite. Okay, so this is called mirror image. Okay, so any letters I can give and I can ask you to draw a mirror image. Otherwise any figure I can give you and ask you to write the mirror image. Okay, next one is the 3D figures. Already 3D shapes you have learned: cube, cuboid, already I taught in the beginning of this lesson. Okay, so I will not go in deeper. Last year also I explained how many corners, how many sides, how many faces it is having, that all explained. Let's see this time what is the front view, back view and the side view. Okay, only that we are going to see now. Now see here, this is a duster, this is a cuboid. Okay, so if I see on the top, if I see from the top, if I suppose if I click a photo, so what shape will be there? So this is a rectangle shape. So the top view will be rectangle. The top view will be the rectangle. Okay, so bigger rectangle it will be. Suppose if I clicking a photo in the front side, so front side also rectangle but little smaller than this one. This is the bigger rectangle, this will be smaller rectangle. So the front view will be smaller like this, little smaller. This is a front view, this is a top view. And now suppose sideways if you click a photo, sideways if you see, this is little more smaller. This is a side view. Okay, so that's all, nothing is there, only top view. On the top how it looks, again in the front how it looks, on the side how it looks, only that's all we are learning here in view, in this view, top view, front view and side view.